Hello, hope this thing is on. Yeah, looks like everything is working. Yay. Gosh, one thing is that making videos is hard. Because what happened earlier this week was that I recorded like a 51-minute video of me rambling while playing The Binding of Isaac. And, yeah, basically, let's just say I ran into far too much trouble. Just like, just encoding it. And, yeah, it was just mostly encoding it, trying to get it to work, and then uploading it to YouTube, and then just kind of expecting YouTube to, do its magic, do the encoding and everything. But no, it's like once I uploaded, once I uploaded it to YouTube, it just didn't encode because it was in the wrong format. So I was just like, and then so yeah, this past week has been just like I've just randomly spent an hour every now and then just googling things and just trying to understand codecs, containers, all that stuff. I've got a basic idea of what it's like now. It's just more like trying to find something that actually works and that is free as well, for the time being. Because obviously I'm a university student, I've got bills to pay, and actually no, I did pay my bills for this semester already. So anyway, I'm just stereotype poor uni student sort of thing. You get the idea. And so but it's been interesting, just googling, looking at things. But it's also made me realize a couple of things that when it comes to making videos, really, it's like well, firstly, like if I make a 51-minute video of me that's just rambling while playing a game, it's probably a bit long for people to actually be listening to. So I'm just like, I obviously got to make it shorter, and I was just thinking like, okay, well, given that I can only ramble on for so long because depending on the topic and whether I've actually prepared it or I'm actually doing an impromptu recording like this one, which is obvious because I'm saying lots of sort of things. And so it's like I was just thinking like, of course, I should probably keep videos to like 15 minutes or so, and obviously because like basically when I recorded the 51-minute video, it ended up being what, like 21 gigs, and the result was just like I would just try to render it, and then you would just take it ages, and then of course with shitty Australian internet, doesn't take us a pretty darn long time to upload as well. And yeah, since my younger brother's the one staying up throughout the night, and mum's home throughout the day, I haven't exactly got a good time to actually upload such big videos like that one. So it's just, for me, it's a little frustrating, but it's just one of those things you just work with and just sort of just figure out a way around things. The other problem I've been running into is that initially, when I just started, sort of doing videos again, I was like, well, I want to do videos with gameplay and commentary, and yeah, my initial idea was just to talk, overlay the audio over some gameplay, and then yeah, and do it as it is. And then I realized that the problem I was running into is that like when I play a game like The Binding of Isaac, for example, each run takes like at least 30 minutes to a whole hour just to do, and that's just not viable for a video. And like I'm just sort of like really nitpicky in the sense that so like if like the whole video is gonna contain the whole one run. Like I'm just not gonna chop a run up and then just take that part of a run, put my recorded audio sort of thing, and then have a video like that. So it's just one of those really nitpicky, pedantic sort of things that just that's just me being me. So the other thing I figured out is that I should probably just get into the habit of just doing regular vlogs and getting used to seeing that webcam, just staring at me like this eye with this green light, and then I'm just like, hi webcam, hello all of you. So yeah, that's pretty much the big deal about it. And so I just figured it's like it's like I just want to do videos, and I don't have a reason to. It's just something I feel like doing, and I do hope that, you know, just in future, you know, I'll be good enough to make videos that will actually help people do things, you know, maybe stuff related to music, or, you know, just like my Robin Williams video as well. It's just, you know, just things that allow me to express my thoughts, because the other thing is that I mean, those of you who are watching this, like, will probably be aware of my blog, and you know, I have a tendency to write very long posts, and to be honest, it's actually much easier to, you know, be saying it all in a video, because it's faster, it's sort of less stress, and then there's also that actually makes me think of something. It's like it excuse me. Well, I mean, like with blog posts, there's the issue with like stupidly long text and blog posts and such. There's the problem that like people won't read all of it, and you know, some people may read the first paragraph and just skim the rest, and then you know things like that. So it's but then I was just thinking maybe the same thing happens when people are listening to videos, because it's like, you know, if I'm listening to a podcast or something, I'm normally doing something else, or it's like, you know, when people watch TV, you know, they're doing something else as well. So it's just making me think, well, what's a more accessible format for me to be expressing my thoughts in, and you know, and I guess the question to myself is that whether other people would find it more accessible or not as well. So I guess that's not a question I can really answer at the moment. It's just one of the things I just kind of need to figure out along the way. And in terms of programs, just it's like, what I was doing before was that I was using Blender, which is actually a 3D modeling program, but it actually also has a video editor, which is kind of cool as well. And yeah, I was like having some troubles with just sort of figuring out the codecs containers and what settings I must use to render the output and so on. And I just realized that I don't. Well, right now, I mean, considering I'm in my right now, considering that I'm in my final semester of uni, you know, I don't exactly have a lot of time, but. Yeah, you're probably thinking, well, gosh, man, why are you recording this video now? And, so, yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, as much as I would like to, you know, sink some time into just really understanding how to do videos, it's just like, again, you know, I should probably be a little more aware of my time. So yeah, it's just one of those things at the moment I'm just sort of figuring out, just looking up programs, trying to use them, just trying to find something that works. And at the moment I think I've got something that works. So if you're seeing this video on YouTube, then success. Anyway, for now, so what's happening right now is that I'm actually looking on my computer screen. The webcam right there is sitting on top of my monitor, and yeah, it's so I'm watching my screen. I'm actually seeing a video of myself talking, which is in real time, and it's, you know, it's kind of cool. But it's like I'm looking at my own face as well. I must be a total narcissist. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. And yeah, the other thing I realized I should be doing is just sort of like trying to keep a consistent schedule, because it's like with my blog posts, it's sort of like it's sort of like, you know, if I have a thought, you know, or I've been thinking about it, then boom, you know, I'll just set aside an hour for one night, and then just type everything down, and then just because like as I said before, or somewhere before, my blog posts are usually unedited, so it's just like a conscious stream of thoughts coming from my head, sort of thing. And so that's what my blog posts are like, and we usually very minimal editing. So, but yeah, apart from that, I'm hoping to be more consistent in a sense. It's just that some weeks, you know, some like I don't have anything to talk about other than my own life, which is, you know, in retrospect, it's actually pretty boring because it's like, you know, I go to uni, I come home, I study, I work, and I don't do an awful lot of socializing, which is something I should be fixing, I suppose. But yeah. Anyway, so according to the recording, I've done 10 minutes of talking. I think I'll leave it at that. So, if you watch this, thank you for watching. And yeah, if I figure something out that will get me uploading videos consistently, then yay for me. If not, then, well, as I tell my college students, it's always good to have progress. So I like to consider this progress, and so it's like yay for me. And I guess, yeah, we'll see what happens in the future.